Hey guys, Larry and Gary here from Wood Enthusiasts. It's our very last episode of season 2 and we're really excited to do some exciting stuff. We picked up a few toys along the way. The government of Canada, Justin Trudeau, has been giving out cash left and right. He pays us to stay home. He says don't work because there's some sort of cough going on. So we picked up ourselves a new car. We got a Lamborghini. It fits me really good. Not a big deal, guys. Come on in. Follow us along in the last journey where we talk about how COVID's affected our lives. We've made a ton of cash, and we're excited because we're going to take you guys for a little trip. So, hello, Wood Enthusiasts, and welcome back to our Gary always calls it. Gary calls it our Big Bang episode.
Well, we have a new setup.
Yeah, we hired a couple new sound guys, and they've set up. These are called boom mics. They're doing boom, so you can't see them. I want you guys to know that Gary's out of reach. This is 6 feet. We've done all the measurements, and we're legal. As Gary says.
That is correct.
One of the things that we wanted to talk about is how COVID has affected us.
It's been great for me.
And one of the things we do is we mask up.
That's correct.
That's why we lead by example. We're telling you guys to mask up or mask up, mask it or casket. You know, that's what we say. Mask it or casket. You mask up or you guys are gonna die.
I've never heard you say that.
We're gonna boon ya.
That's a
The boon.
Dallas, it's a boom. It's not a boon.
I can't hear the wind.
See?
I heard it.
Cut scene, Steve. Cut scene. Dallas is ruining the whole scene again.
I thought he did really well.
Don't forget about COVID for Pete's sakes.
Yeah, keep your distance. At all times.
Don't touch the boom mics. How's anybody gonna hear anything, Dallas?
Yep. He's an intern.
There's a mouse.
So, and this is our Big Bang episode. Gary always says Big Bang episode. Bang!
We're big.
Well, you're big, Dallas. Stop it. That's rude.
So,
I've lost 1.3 pounds in the last 3 months, Dallas.
well, that's good.
Because I've got diarrhea.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
I've got diarrhea. That's why we haven't filmed for 6
You
months.
smell great. I don't think you have diarrhea.
Do you want to? But some of the things people don't know, Gary,
That's right.
is that we haven't been able to film because of COVID.
That's correct.
And we're going to explain that a little bit more later. But first, I want to take you guys. Look at this, an old cedar fence, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Gary's gonna love this. Hold on. Oh my goodness. And something that is particularly important about cedar is if you use cedar as your posts, like they did here, it'll turn into a tree. It'll just grow. It's just like willow. You just stick it in the ground and it'll grow again. Look at this. This is, I mean, for those who don't believe in COVID, look at this. Oh my goodness. Gary's gonna just. This is incredible. This is a result of COVID. You'll see this snapped off. This is the result of COVID. So what we're seeing here is during COVID, we're getting some snap off. I mean, the evidence is right here. I mean, this is science. For those of you who don't believe in COVID, and this is science. Here's the evidence. This is science. This is scientific proof that COVID exists. It's a snap off. And this is science. So all those naysayers, people out there, naysaying. This is science. I got snap offs like this with hemlock. And it's proof of COVID. Let's start to recognize what's really happening here. This is shocking. This is science. For those of you who don't want to wear masks, this is evidence. This is scientific proof. Just listen to this. This used to be a cedar.
Let's start to recognize what's really happening here.
I'm looking at its root system. 3-4 hours ago, this is a cedar. What we have now is a flat bark poplar. Someone's been coming at night grafting these trees with poplar. This is a transition tree. Look at this. Come over here. Come over here. Look at this. This is original cedar. This isn't tough to figure out. This is cedar.
Let's start to recognize what's really happening here.
Here, we have a tree that's mid-transition. It's got split bark. You see that right here? That's called a split bark. And it's transitioning into a poplar. This is COVID, guys. Look at this. Come down here. Our production crew just showed me this. They pointed this out. This is the beginning phase of a double 90. You guys have heard about the double 90s that happened during COVID. Look at this. Straight up, and it's beginning. You can see that angle. This is an angle-leaded beginning of a double 90. In 3 hours, you're going to see that a full double 90. It's going to go straight out, straight up. If I send this, I could send this to Justin Trudeau. He's our Canadian king. He does whatever he wants. And if he likes what you do, he'll just send you cash. And what you get here, you send this to him, he'll use it. He'll use it on MapQuest or Google Alerts. He'll put that right on. Your phone will be screaming at 3 a.m. if he sees that. It's a flat shaft. This is a flat shaft poplar, flat shaft poplar. This is probably a double 45 right now. It's on. There's a 45 here and a 45 here. That's incredible. We have an incredible tree here. This is actually COVID counter. We call these trees COVID counters, and it'll count every month. Every month it'll give a slice. It's kind of keeping a track. It's like a history record. It's kind of keeping the books, you know, the books for people to remember how many months COVID has affected it. How many months of COVID it's been under the influence. Look at this. Gary's just gonna love this. Some of the things that we wanted to talk about in this episode, the Big Bang, the Big Bang episode, is that COVID has affected us in a lot of different ways. One of them is that we've been tarping all of our couches.
This is pine.
That's not pine, Gary.
So
This isn't pine, Gary.
yes, it is.
No, it's not pine, Gary. It's cedar. Gary's having a little sniff. Gary's doing one of his. Look at this, guys. Listen, guys, listen. Listen to this. Listen to this.
That's a.
Look at this, guys. Look at this.
It's 1972.
Gary nailed it. Oh my goodness, Gary. Well done.
Thank you.
COVID, stay back. Yeah. Stay back, Gary. Get over there. My goodness, Gary. You know the rules.
Sorry, Larry.
Over COVID, I've been working on my muscles of my legs, the trunks of my legs, to sit in what's called a double 90 position. And so now when I see a double 90 on a tree, I'll be able to sit in it like so. So, hey, that's a really good job, Gary. Thanks a lot, Gary.
Look at this. That's Roger. He's our Mexican caribou. Don't get in the way of the thing, Gary. One of the things that we want to talk about, guys, is COVID. We got to keep our distance. So you want to be 6 feet
That's right.
at all times. And one of the things that we're learning in COVID is that you always want to be on point and on target.
This has to be a cedar. No, I'm wrong.
Take all your pills. If you guys are pill takers, like Dallas takes a lot of pills for his brains.
Guys, we're gonna get so excited right now. This is a huge opportunity. Like, COVID is not gonna be around forever.
You gotta.
We gotta seize it.
Carpe diem.
I hope it is.
My boss here, he tarped
Carpe.
and pills.
Carpe diem. That's Spanish for seize the day.
This under COVID operation.
He knows things.
Dallas has been taking lots of pills for his brains.
Whoa! Oh, I almost hit one of those things.
I don't know if you guys believe in dinosaurs. Because of my incredible skills, I've learned to do things that most people can't. Some of those things include flying, like I'm doing now. You know, it's not funny when you find out you have COVID-19. It's gonna be tough, but I'm just gonna barrel through it. I woke up 6 months ago and I had a severe case of diarrhea. I called Gary and I said, Gary, we're done. I'm stopping. I'm stopping with enthusiasm. Gary said, gently, he said he understood. Because he had something you didn't tell me.
I was hungry all the time.
And he told me that on the phone. He said, you know what, I'm just gonna go for a snack. Gary said, I'm gonna go for a snack because he's hungry.
And I lost taste. I couldn't smell. I couldn't sniff.
Couldn't smell what? They never told me that, Gary. That must have been devastating, Gary.
So please don't.
Gary, you didn't tell me, this is off screen. You didn't tell me you couldn't sniff, Gary. That must have been devastating. What happened was Gary was on the phone with me and I was telling him about my diarrhea. Gary informed me that he had been hungry that morning and I told him right away, boom, that's COVID. If you have sore muscles in the morning, if it's hard for you to get up at like 6 a.m., it's hard for you to get up, and you have diarrhea, boom, you've got COVID, you could probably die.
I have a 0.0001% chance of
And that's
dying.
That's devastating.
Yeah.
He hadn't had breakfast yet. It was 9:30 a.m. He hadn't breakfast yet, so he was.
That's right.
So being hungry means he had COVID, and we went and got tested.
That's
Both of us were negative, but a negative test means you have COVID. And then we went back a few weeks later. We had positive tests, which means you have COVID. And then we went back a week later and we had negative tests, which means you have COVID. So here's the issue we have. Everybody out there saying it's not true. Well, you don't have a clue. We don't have a clue and we have it. We have COVID and we don't have a freaking clue. And who are you guys to go off and say you don't know what it's all about and you don't believe it's real because you don't even have a clue either.
And people don't even talk
And
about the trees.
I'm sick of it. You know what, Gary? You know what hit me? Stop it, Gary. It's an expression. You pervert. You know what hit me, Gary? It hit me when you told me that I had a 0.000001% chance of getting sick, and then if I did get sick, then I had a 0.00000054% chance of dying. This is ridiculous.
please donate today.
One of the most exciting products of 2019, and because of COVID, we've been able to spend a lot of money on developing some of our products.
Thank you, Mr. Trudeau.
But the new one that we've created here, and this is one that I've kind of been thinking about for years, it's called the Tree Shroud. And I invented it for my friend Gary because he gets nervous in public, because he goes out in public and everybody knows him, obviously, because of our celebrity and some of our fame.
That's correct, too.
So Gary said, I'm done, you know, and I said, I got an idea. What if I turned you into a forest?
I like shrubberies.
I said, Gary, what if I turned you into a forest? And he's like, count me in.
Yep.
So say you're walking through the forest and you don't want any of the public to see it. Just go ahead. And we just bring it right over our heads. And that's the forest shroud. And sometimes you poke your head out like this, Gary. And you say, oh my goodness, you know, there's Shia LaBeouf. That's hiding.
Hey, Larry. When's the next scene?
Corona 2020, like 2020 vision.
Okay,
The 919 bars.
I don't want to get you upset. I want you to understand this. And I know you didn't, take your brain pills today, so I want to try to explain that this needs to be on. Steph, it's not going to stay up in the corner.
I don't want to touch him.
And I've got to be under here because I'm close to you. I need to be. It's a sanctuary. We got your test back, Gary. Go ahead.
It was negative.
It was
Oh,
It
no.
was a false negative. It was
That's-
a positive false negative.
That sounds bad. So it's bad. It's a negative.
It's very
It's a
clear.
negative thing.
Let me explain to this. This is very clear with COVID. It's a positive false negative. So what this means is the test is negative. So it's a negative thing for you. That means it's positive that you have COVID because it's a negative experience.
Right.
You also
the cerbidity.
That makes sense to me.
that's COVID. Do you understand, Dallas?
Cerberility.
No, that's
That word doesn't apply to the scene, Dallas.
Woodpeckers.
No, you
Those
can't-
things
no.
can just go after a root.
Hey!
That's a false positive, Dallas. Get that through your... Stop! It's a false positive. That's not positive. That's false.
Should I be scared?
Yes, you're probably going to die. There's a really, really, really low percentage.
It's a negative.
I gotta get down there before he ruins the footage. So, thank you for joining us this season on The Wood Enthusiasts.
Hey, Gary, throw yourself down the stairs. It's a hilarious joke.
No.
Astro Magnole mi galea oleoso mi no queso Astro Se
So,
During this season of COVID, I've taken on some certain hobbies. One of them, I went to Africa to learn how to throat sing.